that under control, please. Somebody, thank you in the set. What's poppin', everybody? You already know what to do. I'm your host. It's your boy L.A. Henry. I got my girl Pretty Blasian in the building. You already know how we getting it in, and we got a couple of hot discussions for y'all today. We finna get y'all tapped in. We finna go ahead and jump right into it, cause ain't no sense of lingering around for. We ain't got no time for that anyway. So we gonna go ahead and start it off. So this is actually gonna be this is a deep one, y'all. Why do people get involved with each other and they really don't see anything longevity with it? You know, they're not even mentally ready to be in this situation to be dealing with somebody as far as in a relationship. Like time. Why wasting time? You know, I'm gonna be real, cause I ain't gonna get on this camera and lie to y'all. I ain't gonna never do that. So like, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a couple, you know, that I've met. You know, no reason at all. Like, that shit went no damn where.
But like, why did it even happen? Like those things that you pursued, and then you was like, then once you get into it, you're like, all right, I'm not really feeling this. But then do you continue to string them along?
No, not me.
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
They paying me. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, cause like I said, I'm gonna be honest. But if we looking at it from my perspective, if I done something like that, shit. Realistically, I don't recall.
Are you pleading the fifth, or are you really?
No. For real. If I have, I'll claim it. I'll claim at least once. Mm-hmm. I feel like everyone's kind of done this before, so I'll claim at least once, rather if I remember or not. Cause you know I ain't got no memory anyway, so like I could forget what the fuck we talking about, and we just talked yesterday.
Right.
So yeah, we just gonna give me the benefit of the doubt, but I'll say at least two. Maybe two.
No,
but I was young though. Mm-hmm. I was young. I done matured and shit. And I ain't even finna say that. You know, I'm gonna just leave it right there. What you think? What do you feel like people waste people's time?
I just think that there are some people with messed up mindsets in the world. Like it's different scenarios. Like, you know, people pursue certain people, and then once they get them, they feel like they don't have to do all the work to like keep them, and it's like it's not like the chase is not there anymore. It's not interesting to them. And then it's just like you get into like, you know, other circumstances where like I've done this, where it's like, you know,
it gets sexual.
No. They ain't talking about like sexual. I'm just saying like it never gets that far, but just like. But just like, you know, you somebody reaches out to you, and you know you bored at the time, and you're like, all right, maybe I'll just give them a shot or whatever, and then you realize like, okay, I'm really not feeling this, so then it's just like you just start ghosting. You slowly but surely start ghosting them. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get that. Like, why y'all just can't say that, yo, like, I'm not feeling it, or not even just like I'm not feeling it, but like, you know, because. Little, like, I don't know, depending on the scenario, like, it might be a situation when, you know, y'all talked and y'all, you know, go into it as trying to just be friends, or, you know, just be friends, and, you know, the, like, certain things that he do might, you know, mislead you to think that he looking for something serious and shit. Like, if he texts you, like, on a regular basis, you know, trying to be cool with you and shit, like, y'all might, sometimes they might take that the wrong way, like, damn, like, I think he think I like him or something, like, type shit. And so
I've never had that instance though. It's like I don't know if it's just the dude that I choose to talk to, or, you know, give my time to. It just like it just always seems like off rip. It's just like that romantic thing. Like, it's just like I know they want to talk to me. Like, I know they want a girlfriend or stuff like that. Like, I've never had a friendship before a relationship. It's just always straight. Go. Let's just get straight to the romantic.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, but you know, kudos to the ones that can actually have that type of, you know, relationship, and they just strictly friends, and you know, they don't pass that boundary or whatever. And like I give kudos to them, because I feel like it's I've never been in a situation either when, you know, you know, start off as a friend. Like,
yeah.
like everybody just started liking each other so much and shit. Like, be like, damn, like, I want you all the time.
Right,
like,
right.
I want you every day type shit.
Yeah, like,
so,
I literally I've never had a, like, I probably had, like, one, like, genuine male friend where it's, like, I know, like, for a fact, like, he did not want to talk to me. But it's like every dude that I like even try to look at is like, okay, he could just be like a cool friend. It's just like they come with the like the flirtatiousness, and I'm like, no, like back up, you know, I don't see you like that. Like you the homie, like I want to dap you up and shit like that. Like what up, my nigga? Yeah, like I'm gonna be one of my guys. Like.
I'm fucking dead. You know what? And we actually had some shit. We ain't scripted now, but you know we had some topics that we was discussing. But I'm gonna go off track a little bit, and I got another question, or I'll just add it to it.
Yeah.
But what makes a real friend? Like what is a real friend? Like what's the standard? Like to be considered a real friend? Like is it just based off of how long you've known somebody? Just like how they act when they around you, type shit.
Definitely, like I base my friendships off strictly off loyalty. It's never like about how long I'm with people. I've been friends with people and like for years, and it just like seemed like dang, they not really like there for me on that type of level. Like when I look at friendship, I look to my best friend as the blueprint of somebody who I want. You know, it's even like as far as like not saying it like this because I don't look at my best friend that way, but like her loyalty and like the way she treats me is unmatched. I even look for that like in my relationships. Like if a dude can't treat me the way my best friend treat me, like she's on go 24/7. I don't want that nowhere near me. Friendship, relationship, nothing like that. It's all about the loyalty for me. Like can I call you at 2:00 in the morning and be like, girl, or whoever, like I just need to vent, I need to talk because I be having my little mental issues, I be going through it, so I just be needing to talk it out.
2:00 in the morning.
2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, y'all can call, but y'all don't because y'all probably gonna think we trying to focus on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I've never had that from a dude. Like I don't know no dude that I wouldn't even think to like call a dude at 2:00 in the morning with my, with my personal issues.
So you can't call me. I mean, I don't know. I might be asleep.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
But sometimes I do be up. So like, if you call me, like it's like it's a give and take. It's a give and take.
See, that's what I know for a fact. My best friend
like,
phone, if she sleep or not, she gonna answer.
But like, call me though, cause you never know. Like, I might be like, what up? Like,
I ain't really calling nobody at 2 in the morning. I done been to cry myself to sleep by that time for real. But
say by that time it's over.
But I'm just saying, if need be, like when shit gets thick, I need to know that like that you gonna be in my corner. And tell me, and like I don't like. I don't feel that. Yeah, exactly. I don't feel the need to have yes men around me. Tell me, call me out, and tell me when I'm wrong. Like if I'm over here telling you like, oh XYZ, my such and such did this to me, but I did this to them. Tell me, like you wrong.
Right. That's why you asked.
Exactly.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's niggas out here like I know niggas like that and shit, and they just like real like. I don't want to say like egotistic, but they real like stubborn, cause they'll come to you and they'll be like, oh, like this what happened, da. She did this, I did that, or I did this, he did that, and like when you tell them, or like if I tell them like, oh, like you tripping, bro, like, and you dead wrong, you tripping, they still with the, but then like, but this like I don't even want to talk about it no more, like. I ain't trying to hear none of that because you just came to me for the advice and I'm giving you advice and you're not trying to hear it. So
really stubborn. Also, I don't like if you can't be in your vulnerable moments with me. If you can't have a vulnerable moment and just like really like, I don't want to be afraid to like. Okay, if I call this person out on their shit, then they gon' you know, like how they gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I avoid so many situations, because I know that, like you said, some people are just very like, they can't be vulnerable, they can't have a raw moment where just like they just have a one moment of shame where they just like, damn.
You talking about females or niggas?
I'm just talking about in general, but like, yeah, like niggas for sure, but like, yes, oh my god,
don't listen to Pretty Blasian.
yes, oh my
Blasian's got
god.
this.
You know,
don't take that as part of it.
Yes, you do. Because
why you say
I know people, like I've seen firsthand, and I've seen like from like, you know, from different accounts.
Mm-hmm.
People don't like to be wrong. People will really sit there and fuck up something that they got good going on, whether it be a friendship or a relationship, because they don't want to step up and be like, you know what, let me take, like, I really was wrong for that.
Right, okay.
They just don't want, they just can't do it. People don't like
Okay. In that sense, okay, my fault. I thought she was going, where I thought she was going with that was, like, niggas don't like to, like, expose their emotions and shit.
That too.
Like, but no, like, don't know.
That too.
Y'all hide
these niggas be trying to be
y'all
fucking...
grown ass men out here. Y'all better hold that shit.
These niggas be trying to be so fucking, I don't know what, macho man of the century or whatever, but man, that's what I mean when I say they can't be vulnerable. They're afraid to be vulnerable. To be like, I'm going through something right now. I'm fucked up right now.
I mean, they'll tell you that, but y'all don't like how they tell it to y'all though. Like when they tell it to y'all, like that's probably how they say it. Like
I would rather you tell me that as opposed to like you. Then it becomes passive aggressive. Then it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on with you unless you tell me. Mm-hmm. You trying to hide what you going through, and then you get mad at me because I'm like I'm pressing you like, tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong.
Straight.
And you going in on me because you don't want me to know what you really got going on. Like, I'd rather motherfucker tell me straight to my face, look, I'm fucked up right now. This, that, and the third. I got this. I got X, Y, and Z.
But then see, like, I'm not gonna say females insensitive, but when a nigga fucked up, like a lot of times, like they be like that though. Like ladies, y'all just gotta understand this. Like niggas, like we just don't really be. And I ain't even gonna say we ain't trying to be bothered because we want to be bothered, but like it just be with like certain shit. So like it might not even really, like when niggas is down. And I seen this for like my first hand, like when niggas down like financially or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and fellas, I ain't trying to expose motherfuckers and shit, but when niggas financially fucked up, like they ain't trying to go on no dates, or they ain't really trying to like spend time with females because they know no matter like what y'all end up doing, they gonna come out of pocket. And if they ain't really got that, and necessarily not even gotta be broke niggas, but like if they just don't have the money to spend on that, they not gonna tell you that they don't got it, because they can't tell you that they got it. Cause then y'all
can tell me.
Cause then y'all gonna think here.
No, you can tell me.
You might like that bro nigga, but at the end of the day, you gonna look at him like, here, bro nigga. Let him tell you one time he ain't got it. Like you got. He can be honest, and that's cool. Like y'all okay. Y'all say be honest, and that's cool, but even being honest only get you so far. Like being honest only get you so far, because even if you honest, you can be. But I've even experienced this. Like you can be the most relationship or not. Like you can be the most perfect guy in the world, be the most perfect girl in the world. Like no matter how peaceful you try to keep the relationship, like somebody gonna end up bringing some toxic shit into it, and it's either one or the other in a relationship. Like it's always one or the other.
Communication.
Like, somebody be on that bullshit.
Communication can bypass the bullshit, because I feel like I'm a female. I don't need nothing from you but you. So if you come to me in a messed up situation.
Now, what if it was a situation? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But what if it was a situation with like he didn't really want to tell you, like it wasn't really nothing like he get locked up for or something, but like just something like he just ain't really want to disclose to everybody, because maybe about how certain people might look at him, or like if you find out, like you might be like, damn, like alright, you respect him being honest, but you still might fuck. It's a chance you still might fuck around and leave and shit like that, because like it's like like niggas don't get too many strikes. Like y'all don't give us a whole lot of strikes. It's normally be like one strike you out type shit. Niggas, y'all do not fuck up.
I wish it was
do
the
not
case.
fuck up, niggas.
I'm on the
They will
one strike
X you
policy
out.
now. Like, you got half a point to fuck up with me.
Damn.
But,
What the fuck y'all doing with Pretty Blasian?
but like for real though, I was just the point that I was gonna make though is like I don't expect nothing of a man. As far as like yes, I want to be like wined and dine like when the time is right, but like if you tell him like if you in a fucked up situation, you know, you just getting on your feet, you just, you know, finding you a stable job and, you know, trying to get your stuff. I'm a female, I'm gonna work with you because I have that. Okay, I have a car. You don't gotta. Okay, I can drive. Like I don't.
That's
and
like
I don't
1
even,
in a million.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I'm telling you, it just comes from me. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so independent, and it's just like, I want somebody to come in and just, like, take those reins away from me. Like, I want to feel safe with a dude.
You know what that is, though? That's you. You're willing. See, the reason why I ain't even finna lie. The reason why you different than a lot of females that I know and have, like, met, and females that I've even dated before, like you not afraid to be submissive to a man.
At all.
Like females, they want a man to provide and do something, but then like if they can't, then it's like, oh, like I don't need you type shit.
Yeah.
Then. Like they independent anyway, like type shit.
And it's like, I get in those modes, especially, but it's like if a man is really trying to be a man, like really fully like trying, like, you know, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like you trying to, like I said, you trying to maintain, like you trying to maintain a job. You working on getting your credit together. You working on getting, like, you know, you working on getting your stuff together. I feel like I can fall back a little bit. I just have to feel secure enough to let go of those reins, because I'm very, like I said, I've been independent my whole life. Like everything, like since I've been on my own since I was 20 years old, and like just very self-sufficient. Even when I was married, I just felt like I was very like it was kind of hard to let him be a man, because it was just like I was so used to being like head of household. Like, no, I got this. I'm paying, you know, this X, Y, and Z. Not saying he wasn't paying shit, because obviously he was paying shit. But I just it was harder for me to let go. And like, this is no shade to my ex at all, but I just felt like, you know, I was more of the adult in the relationship. I'll say that. I was more the mature one in the relationship, worried about the bills and like the future and stuff like that. As opposed to you, just worried about party, white boy wasted, you know, like that. So
niggas do that too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like this ain't even really got a whole lot to do with me, cause I don't even feel like I get enough time to party and shit like that. Like no, like I can't even lie. Like I ain't saying like. And they probably gonna be like, oh, like you was working like where this, where that. But like for real, like I feel like all I do is work, because I'm trying to build an empire.
You working towards something. That's what I'm saying. And that's what used to frustrate me a lot, because it's like it has to be some type of end. Like, what are you working towards? You have to be working. You can't just be like, because you're gonna run yourself out at the end of the day. If you just working every day, going to work just to work, just to bring home a check. Yeah, you're gonna run yourself out at the end of the day, and then you're gonna come home and what? Take it out on me. Like, I want you to have something for yourself, and not necessarily like party every weekend, but I want you to be working towards something.
Exactly.
So there's no, like I said, there's no shame in a man getting himself together. Like I said, I'm one of them females. I'm willing to work with you. Like, how can I help you better yourself so we can be better as a
whole?
Exactly.
And I feel that's real. Like, great minds think alike. That shit real as fuck. Cause if I feel like I can't build with you, then like ain't no point. Like,
what are we doing?
Exactly. Because if that's the case, like why? And then cause what get me is because like a lot of females don't be wanting to commit, or like just in general, a lot of people don't want to commit. But then like they want to be in a relationship, and that's fine, because they just consider that to be dating. So, but if that's the case, then then like why do you need all of this like loyalty and dedication and shit like that? Like y'all seeing each other, like y'all go out and stuff like that, but like y'all can still do your own thing or whatever if y'all choose to. That's still technically the same thing.
I would say that's one of my flaws.
But now, if you're willing to make a commitment though, and you're willing to be submissive, because these are certain things that like men want a female that's gonna play the role like that. They know that they trying to run the house. They trying to be head honcho, all that.
Right.
So
give me a reason.
Women, let them play their role. Let them do their thing. But niggas, y'all gotta do that too though. Like niggas gotta step up though. They trying to had that.
You can't be out here trying to run the streets and then say, "Oh, my household." At the end of the day, like no, that just don't fly with me. And
you can, but just like if I'm gonna give any advice, like I say, just make sure the household is straight at least before you go party and shit.
I mean, I'm not saying not go out, but I'm saying like if you still trying to impress the streets, then. No, like your household should be like your priority one.
Sure.
Like you out here trying to impress these streets and these hoes and shit like that. Like no, like it's not gonna fucking work. Like you still need to be trying to impress me, my nigga. Like hello,
he probably looking at it like that. Like like I'm in the street, so I'm chasing a bag, whatever. So she probably like I don't know. He probably think you like that type shit. I don't know.
Not at all. I like a family-oriented, family man. Come home, like I said, go whatever you gotta do. I'm not telling you not to have a good time, but just know that you got a family at home, and that's what needs to be priority one.
1K. So bringing up niggas chasing the bag and relationships and shit like that. Like I got a deep question for everybody. Ooh. We gonna switch it up a little bit. What I want to know is according to our previous discussion, to you, what is the root of all evil?
I'm still stick beside it.
A lot of people say money. It's money.
Love of money. Yeah.
Greed and shit.
Yeah. It's like literally it just like how did it I'm not very biblical, but ain't that how like the first person was slain in the Bible because or no that was whatever, but let's not go there, but like I said, I'm not biblical at all, but I feel like people will do a lot for money, like I'm talking about cross whoever for some money. So that's why I say the love of money.
Because what people are willing to do for money. Alright, well, if y'all go ahead and agree with Pretty Blasian, y'all go ahead and leave a comment in the section below. My personal opinion is, I ain't even finna lie, I'm sticking with mine too. My thought of the root of all evil is pussy. Cat, everybody. Yeah, because it's not a whole lot that motherfuckers wouldn't do to get some cat or to impress some cat or whatever like that. Like, they'll go out and try to get all this money, steal it, rob it any way they can, and probably for some pussy. They pay for OnlyFans just to get some pussy. They not
getting pussy
yes,
from
they do.
OnlyFans.
Yes, they do. I see it. Yes, they do. They is getting it. They doing meetups, all that. Cause they, like, I ain't even feel like they be trying to get me hooked into that shit too. Like, I do like you not getting no $150 meetup, but no disrespect to the girls that do OnlyFans, but I ain't gonna pay for that. But like I was saying though, I think it's pussy because it ain't nothing that a nigga wouldn't do to get some pussy. They'll kill a nigga. They'll get into fights with niggas. They'll cause a scene. They'll get aggressive with their pussy if they're pussy is in jeopardy if he's in jeopardy of losing his pussy, he will get aggressive with his pussy.
Niggas will kill their mama for some money.
For
like, no, for money. Like,
that's true too. That's true.
I mean,
That-
I've
then
seen
that's fucked
niggas.
up. That is
I know,
fucked up.
right? I've seen
Damn.
niggas go to the extreme for like, to get females
Niggas
and stuff
will
like that.
drive all the way across town for some pussy.
Mhm.
You not doing that for no 20. You not doing that
Not
for
for no
40.
measly, but
You
some
not-
money.
All the way across town. You will.
Niggas
Niggas will
don't
get.
drive across the state for some money.
No, niggas will go and get some possible. They will drive all the way across town for some possible pussy. Possible pussy for those that don't know is pussy that you don't know for sure you getting when you get there. So, there's that. So,
I
But-
just feel like everything you saying about that, I feel like you could flip it back on money. Like, dude, like I said, dudes is traveling fucking state to state, all through dodging police, all type of stuff to go get the bag. Like, they don't care. Like, felony, probation, anything, all that. They is crossing the line to go get the bag, and they risking their lives.
maybe it's not a
They
root then.
really
Maybe,
risking their lives for money.
maybe it's not a root of all evil then. It's like a vein. Like the vein of all evil.
Like I said,
It could be a lot of reasons.
it's fucking like, yeah, like niggas
That
really
all could
have
be tied
killed
in
over
together.
fucking
Yeah.
like the same thing. Like I said, I
Pussy
feel like
too,
it
though.
all ties in together. Yeah, like niggas have killed over money, niggas have killed over
Pussy and
vagina.
money.
Yeah, like so it's like right, all of that. So I don't know, maybe it's just
Maybe it's all. We just gotta throw it all in there together.
yeah,
or
but
something.
but then you can't say that because then it's like, okay,
I
what about
can't
the
say that.
females ain't? What about the females that's not chasing pussy? What do we
No,
get
you-
out of that? Like, how do we
What about
factor into
but
that?
what about women that's chasing dick?
I know it's probably just females out here that chase that too, but it's
Yeah.
it's very far and few between.
Yeah.
It's a handful of.
But the only thing is that's what they doing.
That's chasing a bag. That's like, okay,
They-
I'm gonna
they-
take my
no,
whatever off. I'm gonna play with my,
No, because they doing meetups and shit, so they doing
To
that shit.
get the bag.
No, they doing that for sex. So they doing that for dick, and then the bag comes. That's just a perk. But they know what they really looking for. That's why they doing that shit. Like they wouldn't do meetups and shit if they wasn't like
They trying to
they
get
some
that
they some
coin.
freaks. They freaks, and they want to be able to express that they freaks and get paid for it.
And see, I have to, I'm disagreeing with that because, like
Like-
I said, I feel like
thought about
that's I'm getting my money, I'm getting my coin. This is shoot.
I thought about it.
You thought about what?
Like shit, let me just pay it then because everybody else doing it. Like fuck it, it worked for them. I think it'll work out for me. I think like what y'all think? Drop a comment. Y'all think if I did it?
No, because I'm saying I haven't like done sexual things for like money, but like I've sold like feet pics and stuff like that.
Feet pics, that's what y'all want. See, that's what I'm talking about.
It's dudes
Niggas
out here
want
with
fucking
feet
feet
fetish.
pics. They just paying for feet pictures. They can take a picture. You can take a picture of your own feet and do that.
No, it has to be like a certain, like they want you to pose a certain way. They want your feet to look a certain way. It's a real criteria that you have to.
Are you for real? Y'all are paying for feet pics? You know what? Let me not say it because I ain't gonna knock your hustle.
Yeah,
Get your bag.
thank you.
Get your
Thank
bag.
you.
But niggas, y'all are come on.
It's niggas out here with foot fetishes. It's
We
like,
is better than this.
Man. It's a real thing. Foot fetish is a real thing. And I did not know it until I graduated high school. I used to go to school with a boy, and I used to think he was joking. Like, he just used to always be obsessed with my feet. Like, I would, take pictures of my feet. Like, when I say I'm getting my feet done, he'd be like, oh, yeah. Like really, like intrigued. Yeah. And I used to think he was playing, but no, dead ass.
See, that's funny, bro, because I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had a foot fetish until I heard these fucking stories and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I like feet, like, especially, like, she got some pretty feet. Yeah, she got some pretty feet. Like, shit. I fuck with that shit. Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna say everything on booty. But, like, only way I'm probably gonna ask for a picture is if, like, you ask me what color I want you to pick, and then I want to see the results and shit.
Yeah, I don't look at stuff like that. Like even like dudes who like to suck toes and stuff like that. Like I don't look at that as like a foot fetish. I look at it as like
y'all like ladies, drop a comment. Y'all like men that suck on toes. Yeah, drop a comment.
That's what.
Let us know if y'all want us to have that discussion in our next episode. We gonna everything is on. Everything on go. But go ahead, continue what you were saying.
Dang, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so I don't think it's like a foot fetish for like dudes who like suck toes, want to rub your feet, things like that.
Yeah, I'll rub some feet.
Yeah, sure. Like that's normal.
I rub some pretty feet.
Like it only just like
pretty feet.
It only gets to be like a little like side eye-ish for me when like they literally telling you how to take pictures. Like I had one dude tell me like, no, you're not taking pictures. Like, you have to pose them like this and put your feet like this. Yeah. So that I'm like, okay, this yeah.
Oh, he must be paying top dollar or something.
He got
all this say-so and shit and you to pose. I ain't mad at it.
It's a large market out there. So.
I ain't mad at it. Get your paper. Shit, if I could bitch pay to see my feet, I'd send them bitches too. Shit. How you want me to pose? You want me to get it together real quick.
And they was in the bottom of your feet too, which is like a weird. I thought they
really?
Yeah.
See, females ain't paying for no niggas' toes. I don't know what it is. I don't know though. You probably do got one. Like drop that in the comments too. Like, do y'all pay for the like if a nigga had an OnlyFans, like would y'all pay for that? Like would y'all? I want to know.
Feet?
Like no, not it. Or it could be feet because it could like anything like that. True. So like they posting their feet or regardless they full blown like showing you whatever. It's like would y'all pay to see that shit? Cause I don't know, like it's niggas out here that pay for that, and I never thought I'd see the day for real.
But I'm paying top dollar to see OnlyFans here. I don't care what it is. He could be posting the crack of his.
Hold on. I bet I know what it is. I bet I know who it is.
Who?
King Von.
No, I'm talking about no.
Oh.
That's a good guess though.
Oh, hold on. I got another guess. Okay. Chris Brown.
Yes.
I knew it was either one or the other. It had to be one or the other.
Yes, I'm
Chris
paying
Brown.
top dollar to see that. I don't care what he posted on there. I'm paying. I'm subscribing.
Chris Brown, I need your secrets, nigga.
It's the blind hair. You gotta get the tag.
That might look right on the show. Y'all think I look good with blonde hair? Let me know something. But yeah, that shit crazy as hell. I want to know what they think about that shit. I want to know because if you got niggas that pay for that shit, I guarantee you it's probably females that. And I feel like they gonna cap though. I honestly feel like they gonna get on the stand and they gonna lie that they wouldn't pay for that shit, knowing damn well they own it like Freaky Friday.
Not to be on no freaky stuff, but on some curious. Like if it was somebody around here, like somebody that I know, and I'm kind of like curious about, like I might just take a little sneak peek. Yeah, I might just
get a month subscription.
Exactly. Do like little trial period or whatever.
I am fucking dead. This is hilarious as fuck. I am fucking loving this. I hope y'all enjoying this as much as I am. You enjoying this?
I am.
This is fucking fun. Yeah, and that's crazy as fuck.
Just
Alright,
like,
so I got a
question.
I got a question. Alright, so we was talking about relationships, root all that, we was talking about earlier, what's the standard for a friend?
Oh, right.
What's the standard for a man in a relationship? Is there a standard?
There should be. I seem like, I mean, for me, it's just like the dating pool is just so shallow, probably because I'm not on all these apps yet. I mean, I'm about to go download them right now. I'm telling you. But no, I just feel like what I was going back to earlier, what I was saying is like, I look at like my best friend for like the blueprint of like how I ideally want to be treated, you know, as a woman.
Right.
And then that just goes back to, like I said, like I know I can call her and she gonna answer. She's gonna be on go for me. She's loyal. Like, you know, right. She's seen me at my lowest and she's seen me at my worst. That's the same thing. She's seen me at my lowest and at my she's seen me at my highest, and she's just always been there. So it's like,
I didn't get my mom.
For real. But no, I just like look at her as like the blueprint for that, like how I want to be treated. Like it's just like, and it's like so like just gentle, like kind, compassionate, just like all these like these characteristics. Like I have a list. I should have bought it. I have a whole list of a criteria that I'm going off of now, and I'm trying to check every single box. So if you ain't matching that criteria.
So what's the criteria?
I just said, like, you know, I want somebody loyal, somebody, you know, just like them characteristics, loyal, compassionate, like just loving, oh my God, I'm mad that I didn't bring my fucking notebook with me, because I could have read off the list for y'all. I can't give it to, I'm gonna give it to y'all next time. If y'all want it, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Drop a comment. Y'all already know what to do. Drop the comment. Let us know if y'all want to hear her criteria standards of a man.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, drop y'all comments, because then I think I'll be able to provide a list of the criteria of a woman if that's what y'all interested in.
Yeah.
We could definitely do something like that. Ooh, I'm excited for next week.
Yeah,
I really am.
Lit. So
I was gonna ask another question, but because I forgot. It's been another episode of Tap In, everybody. It's been real. We're gonna tap y'all in next week. Let you know for sure when we gonna be updating and dropping it and shit like that. I just said next week, but I ain't getting no date, so y'all ain't know what the fuck I mean. But we y'all.